Hi friends, and welcome back to AmandaMuse. Today we are going to be doing a Q&A. I told you guys like 2 weeks ago that I was going to do a Q&A, but then everybody got sick and things were a little crazy around here. So I am back at it today. I put a photo up on Instagram and just said, hey, ask me anything, let's do this. The first thing I should get out of the way is that people were moving. If you missed this vlog, then I'm gonna leave a link below. There'll probably be a little insert up here. Go check it out. But basically, you guys, we're moving. We have decided that we are going to be moving to Southern Ontario. This is like crazy. It still hasn't really set in, I think, because we are in the midst of like relocating and trying to get a rental and all of this stuff. But it's really happening. And it's kind of crazy because I'm originally from Montreal, but most of my family, well, like all of my family is pretty much, moved to Ontario in various parts, Toronto, Ottawa, just on the outskirts of some of those cities. And now I'm going to be living just outside of Toronto, which is crazy because I'm going to be driving distance to like all of my family. This is crazy to me. I did live in Toronto for 2 years, 10 years ago. It's actually where Dean and I met. So it's kind of funny, like full circle, we're back in, that area. It's just kind of wild. I think like once I'm in my home and putting stuff into drawers, it's gonna be real, and I'm really excited. And oh my god, there's just so many things. I'm gonna start with some Facebook questions, which, by the way, if you're not following me on Facebook, like why not? Because I'm totally crazy active on there. Links are below. Lita Nizam was asking, how did I lose the weight so fast? If you guys have been following me for a while, then you know that I took up the Beachbody P90 kind of challenge. It's not a challenge, but I challenged myself with the P90 program. Not P90X, it's not intense. Basically for like a new beginner person trying to lose weight. And with just doing this exercise routine, which is 6 days a week, and then just changing my diet, just changing the quantity of what I'm eating and some of the types of foods, I lost 18 pounds. And then I lost like 3 pounds because we got the stomach food poisoning situation. And then I think my body with breastfeeding and just... And Kutsa Unganaru was asking, how do I feel about vaccinations? I vaccinate, short and sweet. The only thing with this whole like MMR debacle is that I think that the effects of the MMR are far riskier than the vaccination itself. I do try to delay them a little bit, but I definitely vaccinate. Mrs. Marriage and Stuff, my friend here, was asking, what makes you feel excited about moving to Toronto? I'm going to be living outside of Toronto, so it won't be a big hustle bustle kind of city. It's going to be more suburban life. And actually, I'm really excited about that. I have lived in big cities. I've lived in tropical islands, and now I'm going to be taking my little family and moving to a home and having our own house with a backyard, and I have never had that before, and I'm really excited about that. And I am really excited for my kids to experience a Canadian upbringing, winters and skating and barbecues and friends and just having that kind of life for a little bit, which I'm sure a lot of you have and take it for granted. But when you haven't had that in a long time, it's just really exciting, like painting walls and putting up pictures and having things in drawers and not having to miss people like my family. Like, it's just, there's a lot of things. Myra McClintock was asking, how much coffee do you drink a day? I have a coffee in the morning, I have a coffee after I've had lunch, like when Jack goes to sleep, and then I have a coffee after dinner. I pretty much like to eat and then have a coffee. The last question here from Facebook is from Hina Shaikh, and she was saying, how do you make Esme independent and what are your parenting tips? I think that you kind of just let kids be kids and just let them blossom, and you water them like a plant. Did I just compare my child to a plant? But you give them all of the tools that they need to grow, and then you let them grow and blossom on their own. I try not to mess too much with her, basically. I let her do what she wants. She likes what she likes, and it's not what I like. And I just let her do her thing, and I listen to her. There's discipline, but it's not heavy-handed. I just kind of let her be her, and kids need to grow and explore, and I have a very gentle approach to parenting, and that's what I do. All right, let's jump to Instagram. Jamie1450 was asking, is there a parental chore or a situation that you dread? Mine is cleaning up poop art. Ew. I don't know if it's a parenting chore, but I just really don't like it when my kids are sick, and I'm pretty sure every parent feels that way, but it's the nighttime stuff I just can't handle. I can handle them being sick in the day when I can function, but like being thrown up on, oh, I still am having like the shakes from this last experience, but I would say that that would be I honestly just can't handle it. And I get emotional and I feel like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. And it's dramatic, I know. And it drives my husband crazy because he's like, why are you panicking? They will be fine. But I don't know, as a mom, it's like you just want your babies to be healthy and eat and sleep and do all the normal things. And yeah, I just don't like it. Nataza Ja 26 was asking, how do you stay so happy and positive? You're always smiling in your videos. Well, I'm not always happy and positive. However, I find my personality tends to be very much find the silver lining, glass half full. I have my moments, like everybody, of course, and I just find that I like to project a certain element of positivity into the world, and I feel like you get what you give. So if you put out positivity, you're going to get some back. So really it's all about me. No, that's not what I meant. But I don't know, I think I'm just a genuinely kind of like a happy person on the inside. If you met my dad, which you can, he's on these videos like a long time ago, he's a very happy, easy to smile kind of person, and I think that he and I share that trait. And I don't know, I just can't help it. I like to smile, I like to see people smile, and I just also enjoy filming, and I enjoy doing this, and so it's fun for me. It's a fun little hobby, so I'm usually pretty happy when I get to sit down and actually do it. Lucky Glick was asking, thoughts and input about adults' teeth straightening. Do you have Invisalign or braces? I had braces, and actually I got them as an adult. I think I was 22? Yeah, 22 when I got braces, and I had them for like 2.5, 3 years. I highly recommend it. The reality is we couldn't afford braces when I was growing up, and my teeth weren't that bad, so it wasn't like a big issue. But then I was a grown-up and I was like, you know what, I really want straighter teeth, and so we did it. And I went the full hardcore, like the silver braces, because I didn't want to mess around with like Invisalign for 5 years, and nobody even really noticed that much. Like, it was to the point where when I took my braces off, somebody I met was like, oh my God, I didn't even know you had braces until you said that you just got them off. So I don't know. I even wore red lipstick with my braces. I mean, you're more confident as an adult. I think it was actually pretty easy, and I paid for it myself, which was also another easy factor. So if you want braces, I say go for it, do it, whatever. It's great. I love the outcome. I love my teeth, so I highly recommend it. DMG Salon 2 was saying, do you have a college degree? If so, in what? And if not, would you like to go back to school, and for what? I do have a college degree in terms, like in Quebec, you go to college, cégep, and that's in natural sciences, and I don't know, they pushed us to go through science in school, so that's what I did. Did a year of university, but I didn't finish. And interestingly enough, I've been thinking a lot about this lately, and just with coming back to Canada, I kind of feel like it opens a lot of doors for me personally and different options, and I've been giving a lot of thought to going back to school as an adult, part-time. There's so many different ways to do school now. You can do things like part-time in school and then part-time study at home. So I have been giving it a lot of thought. I'm not exactly sure what. I can't decide if I want to go the route of finishing my bachelor, or do I want to go and get a trade. So it's on my brain, and I'm pretty excited about it, so time will tell. Z Mashka was asking, are you disappointed that you are not moving to a more exotic location? Were you hoping to return to Malaysia? We had never had any plans to return to Malaysia, but we were definitely toying with different places around the earth that we might go. And at this point in time, there is no disappointment. I am very happy with where our family is going and the plans and adventures that we're going to be creating that are coming. Now, I do kind of expect there will come a point where maybe I'm going to feel a little bit of a tinge of like that travel bug, because I think once you get hit with wanderlust, you want more of it. But I feel like at this point in time, the excitement of getting settled with my family, it far outweighs any desire to travel the earth, because I feel like I'm done with that for a bit. We will definitely return to Malaysia at some point with the kids. They were born there. I want to show that to them, but I know that that's like way down the road. Like, they need to get bigger and understand what's happening. So that's it, my friends. I hope I answered your question. I will definitely do this again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it some love, a little thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know if I answered your question, and be sure to subscribe. I put up videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I will see your face next week. Have a great weekend, guys. Keep it real. Bye. What? 2 kids later, and my wedding dress is bigger. That's what you call hard work, my friend.